So who do you think needs to be more transparent? Obviously, you think the federal government does, but do you think the state government in New Jersey needs to be more transparent? Do they know more, do you think, than they're letting on, than they're even telling you and other local lawmakers?
Our governor has been suspiciously quiet. So he says he doesn't know. The state police say they don't know. I believe the state police and I believe our New Jersey Homeland Security that they say they're not getting any information, therefore they don't know. I believe that. But yet, if I was governor of this state, I'd have myself in Washington, D.C. right now demanding answers from our federal government. Perhaps our governor does know something, but he's not talking. Somebody at the state level, if they know, needs to speak. Definitely somebody at the federal level needs to speak. It's real, as you said it before, the lack of truth and a lack of transparency does nothing but fuel online conspiracy theories. So the faster that we know the truth, the faster that these online conspiracy theories will actually start to quell.
And you said earlier this week in an interview that you think that they could possibly be looking for missing radioactive material. Do you still think that could be the case?
I said that I believe they're searching for something. So that's a kind of an interesting interview. If you actually listen to everything that was said, I know things got taken, out of context a little bit on social media, and I'm totally fine to clarify. Here's what I said. I know for a fact that we have drones that are hanging out over our critical infrastructure. Depending on your perspective on that, it's either cause for concern or if it's not cause for concern, it's cause for comfort. Cause for concern would be you think it's a foreign adversary hanging out over our airspace. I don't believe that's the case. I believe these are our federal assets. I believe that just like through the Bush era threat levels, I remember the color coded threat levels. We were at a certain threat level, we did X, a certain level, we did XY. So I think that our government is aware of a threat. I think that we have the resources, no doubt, to put some drones up in the sky just to cover, look at our critical infrastructure to make sure nobody's, messing around inside there. I also do know that drones are flying in a grid-like pattern. Why would they be flying in a grid-like pattern? Only if they're looking or searching for something, or as we would say, sniffing for something. You could put a drone up in the sky and it could be there for 5 minutes, take pictures, and you're done. Or put a drone up in the sky, take video for 5 minutes, and you have all your mapping you need. You don't need drones showing up in the same spot every single night doing the same grid-like pattern. Therefore, you're led to the conclusion that potentially they're there sniffing or looking for something. At that point in the conversation, it was brought up about missing radioactive material. Now, this is true. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not a rumor. Absolutely for a fact that the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Committee issued on their .gov website an alert for missing radioactive material in New Jersey on or about December 2nd. It was shipped, it arrived, damaged, and empty. Now, I never said that I believe we're out there looking specifically for that, but I have in other interviews said that the fact that we're up there sniffing for something means, in my opinion, that we're aware of a specific threat and potentially there could be aware of something that came in through Port Newark, let's just say. It could be a suitcase nuke. I mean, it could be a dirty bomb or it could be radioactive material. I do believe that our government has the ability to sniff from the sky via drones, and I do believe they're looking for something.